going on, guys? It's Steve. I've been doing some nicking and some nicking. I've been doing. One of you guys suggested me say that instead of I've been doing some thinking I've been doing. But I will say this: the Golden State Warriors will not win the 2017 NBA championship. They might not even make it to the NBA Finals. Here's why. Let's first look at how they played against the New Orleans Pelicans. Okay, so Golden State is 1-1. Pelicans are 0-2. The thing is, I'm going to read you guys the box score. Kevin Durant had 30 points on 9 of 19 shooting. He had 17 rebounds and 6 assists, which is absolutely ridiculous. I think that's his career high in rebounds. Draymond Green had 8 points on 3 of 10 shooting for 11 rebounds. Zaza Pachulia had 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting for 11 rebounds. Klay Thompson, 28 points on 11 of 21. Stephen Curry, 23 on 8 of 19. And then Andre Iggy for 9 on 4 of 7, and then pretty much it dies down there. Is there a trend? Do you guys notice a trend? Now, listen. They're good in terms of their their backcourt and their wing, but they don't have a front court. So even if if they played against the San Antonio Spurs in a best of 7, there's no way in hell they're going to beat the San Antonio Spurs. There's no way in hell. The San Antonio Spurs have the best at least one of the best, up there with Cleveland, one of the best front courts and Memphis in the NBA. They have Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge starting in that front court. And then they have one of the best players in the world in Kawhi Leonard. And if you watched the San Antonio Spurs, when they played San Antonio in the season opener, San Antonio beat them up down low. Tony Parker it was crazy because when Draymond Green was in the game, all the Spurs had to do was attack Zaza Pachulia. That's all they had to do was attack Zaza. If they attack Draymond, maybe they'll have some problems because he's a really good defender. But they attacked Zaza, and Tony Parker was dominating down low. Kawhi Leonard was down. It was crazy, man. So they don't have a front court to compete with the San Antonio Spurs. And even if their star power were to enable them to surpass the San Antonio Spurs and go face Cleveland, there's no way in hell this Golden State Warrior team can beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. This Cavaliers team is better than last year. I was wrong. I said they might be worse. I was wrong. They are better than they were last year. A big reason for this is because LeBron James has taken 2 steps back on the offensive end, and now he's playing more of a facilitating role, where Kevin Love and Kyrie Irving are now the number 1 and number 2 options. If you noticed, Kevin Love down low, he's getting the ball a lot down low. I'm loving this. I've been saying Kevin Love and Kyrie, they need to be the number 1 and 2 option if they want to do good in the regular season, and then in playoff time, switch it to LeBron for the number 1 option. But Kevin Love is dominating the NBA. He's absolutely dominating every single person he's going up against. I know it's only been 2 games in, but he's dominating. I think he's averaging 20 and 10 right now. For the first 2 games, which is good, man. It ain't 26 and 13 like it used to be, but 20 and 10 is good. And then you have Kyrie Irving dominating as well. Dropping buckets like crazy. There's no way in hell that Golden State Warrior team, if they even match up with the Cavs, Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson versus Zaza Pachulia and Draymond Green. How are the Warriors going to guard the Cleveland Cavaliers? How? If the Cavs decide to go small ball, smaller than usual, for example, have Kyrie, LeBron, they could put, go big, Kyrie, LeBron, Mike Dunleavy, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson. Now, that's not going to clog the floor because Kevin Love can shoot, Mike Dunleavy can shoot. Right? So that forces Stephen Curry to have to guard Kyrie Irving or to have to stay on Mike Dunleavy, which he can't guard because Mike Dunleavy can just shoot over him. So now the Golden State Warriors are going to be screwed if they want to match up with the Cleveland Cavaliers if they go with that lineup. And even if they decided, okay, let's keep JR in. How is Zaza Pachulia is going to get demolished by Tristan Thompson on the glass? Tristan Thompson is one of the best rebounders in the NBA. So is Kevin Love. Him and Draymond are going to get destroyed on the glass. You see how Kevin Durant had 17 rebounds last night? I'm telling you guys this right now. Kevin Love is going to be doing that against the Golden State Warriors. Tristan Thompson is going to be doing that against the Golden State Warriors. There's no way. On the offensive end, the Cavaliers can keep up with the Warriors. Let's say KD drops 30, Curry drops 25, and Clay drops 20, right? Okay, so what is that? We got 30, 25, that's 55, and then 20, that's 75. Okay, you have LeBron in the playoffs. Let's say LeBron drops 30. Let's say Kyrie drops 27, right? That's 57, and then Kevin Love drops 20. That's 77. They can keep up with them, easily. You know what I mean? So in terms of that, man, scoring, they're up there with them. But this Golden State Warrior team, man, they're not a good defensive team at all. They actually were. They used to be one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, and they lost a whole bunch of bench production. I mean, coming off the bench, they literally have no one that can score the basketball now coming off the bench except Andre Iguodala. I mean, they lost Leandro Barbosa. Sean Livingston can still sort of score, but he's not really a mismatch anymore with the pickup of Mike Dunleavy for the Cleveland Cavaliers and then Kawhi Leonard also. So he's not really a mismatch anymore at the guard position, against these two other elite teams. So there's the only way the Golden State Warriors would have a chance is if they start playing Anderson Varejao. I don't know why Anderson Varejao is not getting any play time. And if Varejao goes back and plays with the Cleveland Cavaliers, it's over. It's absolutely over. Anderson Varejao is a good rebounder. He can score the basketball off the pick and roll. He can shoot mid-range. Great defender. I don't know why he's not being played. Why are you playing? Their front court rotation is awful. They're going small, and that's why Anthony Davis dropped 45 on them. 45 and 17. They got destroyed by Anthony Davis. I mean, the Pelicans still lost, but I mean, let's be real. You know what I mean? So, come on, man. This Golden State Warrior team, man. I told you guys this before. They're not going to win the NBA championship, and they probably won't even make it to the NBA Finals. I think it's going to be Cleveland versus San Antonio Spurs, which is going to be an epic matchup to see Kawhi Leonard in his prime versus LeBron James. It's going to be epic. I think the Cavs are going to win, though, just because defensively both teams are elite, but on the offensive end, the Cavaliers are just they're top notch. They're the best offensive team in the NBA, in my opinion. Just for the sheer fact they have scoring from the bench. They have score. Everyone can score the basketball. Channing Frye, my condolences. God bless his mom. Channing Frye, he can shoot the ball. Kevin Love can score. Tristan Thompson can score. Kyrie Irving can score. Richard Jefferson can score. Amon Shumpert can score. J.R. Smith can score. What's his name? The new dude, Feld. He can score. You know what I mean? So they all can score on the floor, whether it's from the starting lineup or from the bench. Whereas the Golden State Warriors, it's just Curry, Clay, KD, and Draymond. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of that, the Cavaliers wiped them out and they wiped the San Antonio Spurs out. But defensively, the Spurs are elite. Now, I will say this. The Spurs, if Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge can really learn how to dominate the paint together, because they can be like twin towers down there, and literally destroy the NBA, then it'll be tough to really decide who will win. Because again, it all comes down to who's hustling more, who's getting more rebounds, who's being scrappier, who's obviously making the most shots and stuff like that. But it comes down to the little things that help you win the game. And if Pau Gasol and Marcus Aldridge can really learn how to dominate together and just clog the paint and not allow anyone to get in there, LeBron's gonna have to go from driving all the time and posting up to shooting. So there's gonna be a big difference in how this is going to work out. The league has changed, man. Golden State Warriors ain't going to the NBA Finals. They're not, man. They're not. It's gonna be Cleveland versus San Antonio. I guarantee it. I changed my opinion about San Antonio. Kawhi Leonard has proved me wrong. This dude is absolutely amazing. I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I told you guys this before. I didn't think Kawhi Leonard was top 5 in the NBA. I think he's top 5 now. I really think he's top 5 in the NBA. So I'll say that. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Peace. Crack it.